Okay, good. Clovis, you've made your way over to the new camp. You've been tense up until now. You're wearing the blood-red armor of the old camp, and there's a lot of people looking at you, staring at you, watching you down. You could swear there's even some people you fought on the battlefield here, but then again, it can't be. They've all died by your hand. Nonetheless, the area around here is not as tense as you would expect. The new camp seems to be quite quiet today. Most of the thugs and the rogues seem to be stupefied by the hogweed that's been delivered by a couple of novices who walk from place to place selling their hogweed. You're together with your companions and your wound aches. It's been a day, so we'll assume you've had a long rest, but first you'll have to roll professional medicine to see if you correctly heal the wound.
Manny, you want to roll that for me? My computer is being slow.
Okay.
Get all survivor to just stop the bleeding. Right?
Can someone do that?
Let's see. Nope. Shit.
Good. So a day passes. Clovis, you wake up in the morning. It's 9:46 a.m. and your wound aches. It's not healing very well, and it's been left untreated. You worry it might go bad in some time. Okay, well, nonetheless, you start walking from person to person, trying to distribute everything. At one point, you take a look through the list, and you find all the people that you're supposed to deliver this to. You find someone called Sharky, who, once you meet him, he extends his hand and says, "Hey, haven't seen you around here before. You haven't been harassed by any of your guys yet, have you?"
Not harassed, no.
We have just arrived here. No.
Good.
You guys seem kinda peaceful around here.
As of right now, yes. We've just had someone from the Brotherhood come sell us a lot of hogweed. I'm looking forward to relaxing later in the day, but for now I have things to do. I'm called Sharky. Everything you need I can get for you. I'm the person who acquires things here around the camp. If there's anything in this colony you want to find that you can't find anywhere, I'll have it. Scimitars? I have them.
And by anything, you mean absolutely anything?
He nods.
I assume prices are pretty high for such services.
He shrugs and says, "Depends."
Well, since we're talking about business, Rashid here is a businessman. He can talk with you. And
Yes.
I whispered to Rashid 2 crocodile hides. One is worth, 2 are worth 100 ore, and one is ruined and worth it's 50. So that's 250 ore.
We'll
worth
be
of hide.
keeping in touch in the future, since you claim to have everything we would ever want to get our hands on. Would you like to partake in some commerce for now? We have some interesting things from the swamp. You would like to?
Yes? Show me what you have.
Right, so it's going to be the crocodile hides. Yeah, we have these beautiful hides. We have skinned these crocodiles alive. Nasty creatures if they get into you. And Rashid turns around expecting to see Baskar, and then returns back. Well, anyway, back to business.
Good.
They were pretty damn hard to come by. We have lost a man.
You both have equal degrees of success due to his talent. You both have 3. So
Alright.
you cancel each other out. He tries to haggle as well, but then you settle for the base price, 250.
Yeah.
Nice crocodile hides. I'll make sure to pass them on to someone who needs them. I think Buster said he'd like something that, it's a bit more reptilian in nature. Hey, you're new here, right? Like I mentioned, if any of the guys push you around, don't take it too seriously, but how about maybe I help you in some other way? Pay old fellow Sharky a couple of ore, and I'll tell you a bit more about those people you have on that list there.
And how much is a couple?
I think 20 ore pieces per character should be fine, but I'll tell you what I know about them, give you some advice.
We might come back later.
And that is 40 people?
Yes.
Oh no, only about the important ones, really. The ones that have worthwhile names.
Looking at these, which are the top ones? And Rashid hands him over his piece of the list. Are there any leaders among here? Someone we should keep an eye out when we deal in the colony.
Hey, that's... Well, you know what? I'll give you that information for free. Between the enforcers, one of the biggest ones is Gorn. Big Shedamite fellow. I think he's from somewhere else. Catan, I think? That's what he calls it, at least. Then, we have Silas. He's the leader of the enforcers. After that, let's take a look here. Oh, to be fair with you, that's all of the important people. More than that, you're gonna have to pay me, fellow.
Gord. I actually met him. I actually fought alongside him on the way to the camp.
Really?
So at least one of...
You're lucky, though. Most people who meet Gordon usually have their bodies cleaved in half, but looks like you caught him on one of his good days. Really, really nice fellow. Fights with honor. You know, when I first came here, I had a brawl with him. He cut a nasty gash in my leg. And he shows you, indeed, raises up his pants to show you a nasty gash that healed. And he says, right after he cut this in my leg, he came over to my hut with a couple of drinks. Said he's sorry. Then, well, you can imagine the rest.
Yeah, you got the impression he was quite a nice guy as well.
Not like others around here. Anyways, if you don't want to buy anything, then can Sharky help you with anything else?
You
Enjoy
mentioned-
the alcohol. That would be probably it. Oh, sorry. Did you want something out there?
Yes. I wonder. You mentioned enforcers. Is there some sort of guards in the new camp, or are those like some sort of gang members or anything to similar degree?
He shakes his head and says, the only guards we have are the enforcers, I suppose. They mostly try and maintain order, but if a few people knock their heads around, they really don't care much.
I see.
They get paid to protect the water mages, you see, so that's what they try and do.
Hey, I like to buy. Do you have torches? I like to buy 3.
Some rope would also be nice.
Yeah, he sells you some rope and torches.
Speaking of anything, since you mentioned, we know a smith, and he is interested in ore, and he been asking around for Moonsilver ore. Most people say just a legend, but since you mentioned you can get anything, really wondered, do you know anything? Do you have it?
What? Shit. Moonsilver. You know, I heard someone say that he discovered a vein somewhere in the mountains. But, that would cost.
The information, you mean?
Yes, where to find that for yourself. Might just be a lie, but I trust my sources.
How much you will for this kind of information?
For this kind of information, 400 ore pieces.
And I present to him the partial
Iron.
iron from the red cap.
I also got this in a barrel. Would you like to buy it?
What in the dark god's underworld is that? Did you pick this off some sort of dead body?
It was on a red cap. Really big red cap, actually.
You took this off a goblin? I don't want to wear that. I'm not sure if anyone would.
Where's Clovis, by the way? He stayed home?
No, he's with you.
Oh, he's with us.
Yeah, he's
As far as I
crawling
remember,
along
he's
with
following
you.
us.
Yeah.
He's clutching his wound every once in a while.
Yeah. I got close. Clovis, how much ore do we have, and how much are you interested in this little rumor about Moonsilver?
Why? There's no Moonsilver around here, is there?
Well, this fella claims that he has rumors about somebody that found the Moonsilver ore up in the mountain, but he asked for quite a price, and that's why
How
I asked
much?
you. 400 ore pieces. I'm pretty sure it's
400.
negotiable since it's just a rumor, but I want to know how much do we have? How much are you willing?
I have over 900 ore.
Sharky, I understand that this is a very, very important information, but you still understand on our side, just a rumor, and a 400 ore piece is a big number. Could we take it down a little and we could come to a deal?
Fellow, if you really find Moonsilver there, you're gonna be one of the richest men in the colony. I don't want to have sleepless nights, considering I would have told you where to find it for less instead of going there myself.
But if I find a Moonsilver, and it's a lot of Moonsilver, I would know just the guy who to go to sell this Moonsilver. and you can get rich,
Yes,
rich
yes.
together with us.
And you could make this an investment. We would supply you with it if you were to
And
find it.
if it's just a rumor, you still get free ore. So I would say it's reasonable for both sides.
I think you might just be trying to sweet talk me or lie to me. I don't really know you. Listen, I like the flattery and such, but it's 400 ore pieces.
I look at Clovis since it's majority his
Alright.
ore.
Fine.
400.
Set 400 ore pieces on the table.
You
All
hand
right.
him this large sum. He pockets it without much of a reaction to his face, and he says, "All right, good. Show me the map then." My friend here, God bless his soul, said that he was walking, trying to find a way out of the barrier. He stumbled upon this part. At first he said he was lost through the mountains. Then he said that at one point, just by the edge of the barrier, there was a lode of the most sparkling ore he's ever seen. He said it looked more like a gem, really, but it's in the highest peaks. You'll have to climb really, really high, and you'll have to get past harpies, a lot of creatures, and, well, who knows what else. If you do this, I don't even know what to say, but I guess you know where to go now.